Grand rising, everyone. Sunrise, sunrise. It's a lovely day to be alive. I was thinking of a conversation that I had last night and yesterday and this week with different people. And I just thought about a book or a quote. I don't know how to write it, but it's called Why Men Cry in the Dark. A lot of people go through things in life. We all do, actually. Not a lot of people. Absolutely everybody. But life is a gift. Life is a gift that we all have been given because we are here. Throughout life, all we're trying to do is find our way. Everybody. From the time you're born, you come down into this place and you try to find your way. There's books written on life, but you only have the lessons that you're taught. Some of us have innate. I have to get the dictionary for that one. But we have inner feelings, intuitions that we have inside of us. Some of us been here before. They say nothing is new under the sun. They say things don't really die. Starting to understand that as you get older. They say age comes with wisdom. I have to agree. I've had the pleasure to age gracefully. 52 years old. I'm in the 52nd chapter of my life. This is chapter 52 with a bunch of sub-chapters in it. And I'm going to tell you what I've learned, because that's all I could do is share my own lessons. I'm a father. I'm a grandfather. I'm a son. I'm a grandson. I'm a lot of things. I'm a friend. I'm a mentor. I'm a teacher. I'm a role model. I'm a nephew. I'm a brother. I'm a nephew. Say it down. An uncle. That's what it was. Knew it was something I missed. I'm an ex. And I'm a present. I want you to know in life, there's really no mistakes. Life is simply about lessons and choices. You can always look back and say, I could have made a different choice. In hindsight, everybody has a very distinctive individual path that they have to walk. Your path is yours, my path is mine. If you take away anything from your past, then you take away from where you are and the person you are today. If you're not satisfied with who you are and where you are today, I am here to tell you, you can change it. Today, right now, this moment. You can make a decision to change who you are. You can make a decision to change where you are at. And you can definitely make a decision to change where you are going and where you want to be. But you can't make a decision of where you've been. So don't put no energy in it. Don't think about it. Don't worry about it, because you can't change it. Now, the thing you can do is look back at the low points. so to speak. The low points are there for a reason. They're lessons. Lessons that we are supposed to learn from. Without that situation, that lesson could not have been learned. I have a few things that I look back and I won't even use the word regret. I used to use it a lot, but now, because of a new friend, just made me realize things that I already know. But sometimes you need to hear from other people to where it hit different, you know? The lows is where the lessons is learned. And as long as you learn the lesson, every lesson got a price, y'all. And what that price is, sometimes it's not up to you. It's the person or the situation that actually, who's given the lesson, is they call on how much they charge, even if that's life. I had a charge, a lesson in life. It costs money and time. I tell my daughter this. Every lesson in life costs you. It's going to cost you time, or it's going to cost you money, or it's going to cost you both, time and money. But don't be upset about it. Don't even bicker about what it costs. Because I'm going to tell you something. I learned in life. The cost of some things just is what it is. How much does this cost? Okay, cool. That's what it costs. Don't sit there and say, ooh, that's too high. Ooh, that's too... No. It costs what it costs. What is the value of it to you, though? Is it worth that cost to you? Because to some people, it's worth the price. I paid 8 years for a lesson. I learned a lot from that cost. I paid a lot for that lesson, but that lesson had a lot of value in it. And without that lesson, may not have put me on the course of where I am today. May not have gained the knowledge and wisdom that I have today, right now, at this moment. Because of that lesson, I got a lot to share. I have a lot to share because of that 8-year lesson. Some people spend 8 years in law school. That's how I look at it. You go 4 years of regular college, 4 years of law school, 8 years to be a lawyer or to be a doctor. The higher the level of degree, the higher the cost. Look at it that way. You know, the higher the price you have to pay. Are you willing to pay that price? A lot of people used to tell me, ooh, I wish I was you. And I used to tell them, no, you don't. You know why? Because you ain't willing to pay what I'm willing to pay. You ain't willing to pay what I paid to be the person that I am. It cost me a lot. But hey, that was my choice that I made. But I'm glad I paid for something and learned the lesson from it. The worst thing would be to pay for something with your time and with your money, but you didn't get the lesson. The lesson is there. Now you have to apply it. Learning something is one thing. Applying it is another. Execute from what you learn. And it's only because it's an address on her This right here. You see this? A lot of people told me that I would never get my life insurance license because I'm a felon. I'm not happy of some of the things that I've done, some of the choices that I made, but I stand on them because those are the choices that I made at that moment and at that time of my life, and I can't change it. So since I can't change it, why be ashamed of it? But it took me 10 months to get that license. 10 months. I actually literally passed that test January the 10th and just got my license October the 30th. I jumped through a lot of hoops, made a lot of phone calls, emails, plane flights, courthouse meetings, courthouse records from 1988. You know what it's like to try to locate records from 1998? My point is, don't ever give up. It's the one thing that I try to be an example of to my child, my daughter, my best friend. Probably the most proudest accomplishment in my life is my child. Because I know how much work I put in, that I still put in. But don't ever give up, y'all. I've accomplished so much in my life. You'd be surprised how many certificates and things that I've accomplished since returning back to society after those long 8 years. Reading the message my daughter just sent me now. While she's in Africa, celebrating her birthday, it's the only day I tell people it belongs to you. No other holiday in the world is yours, except your birthday. So make sure you celebrate it. If you don't celebrate nothing else in your life, don't none of these holidays belong to you. None. Your birthday is personally yours. Your birthday is a gift that you were given to come down here from the spirit world into this physical realm that we are in. This is a spacesuit. And y'all, we are here for a short period of time. Let's just say you got 80 years. It ain't promised. Nobody came down here with a stopwatch. You know what I'm saying? And it said, you got 80 years down here, 90 years down here, 50, 20, nah. We rolling the dice every day. Every day it's like, did I open my eyes today? I'm back here in this suit. I'm back down here in this physical form, because some people close their eyes and never wake up. So take advantage of every day. We all got the same 24 hours, y'all. We all got the same 24. And it's one thing I can tell you. Money can't buy it. Money can't buy time. Spend your time wisely. Spend your time with loved ones. Spend your time experiencing life. That's what life is about. Life is about experiences. The so-called good or bad. Who told you something was bad? Who put that label on it? Life ain't really about good and bad. It's not. Life is about experiences. If it's an experience that you didn't like, Then ask yourself, what's the lesson am I supposed to learn from that experience? As long as you learn the lesson from that experience, then was it so bad? As long as you learn the lesson. If you don't learn the lesson from that experience, you might repeat it over and over till you get it right, or until you learn it, or until it take you out, or until you expire yourself. You know what I'm saying? Your life experiences determines your life. Your life choices determines your life. We are all right now, this moment in life, exactly where we chose to be. Everybody in their life right now at this moment is there by the choices they made. There's an exception to every rule now. So understand that. Yes, some of us didn't make the choices to be where we at. But for the most part in life, I could tell you from 52 years experience, we are where we are because of the choices we made. Wherever you at listening to this, you are where you are because of the choices you made, not somebody else. If you dig deep to the core of where you are, some of y'all may be locked up. I've been there, and I could tell you I sat in that place, and I had to admit to myself, my choices put me here. My choices put me here. Am I innocent for this? Yeah, maybe. But I ain't innocent for that I got away from. You know what I'm saying? So, understand the gamble that you're taking. Understand the risk and the consequences of the choices you taking and you making. Look at those consequences and ask yourself, am I willing to pay that price? See, I did that. That's why I was never mad. It cost me more than I thought I was willing to pay. It cost me more. Because in the end, I learned I ain't the one to determine the cost. I was willing to pay 20 cents for it. But when I bought it, it cost me a quarter. It cost me twice as much as I was really willing to pay. But I got the lesson. And I got the value. But I'm still here. And now I'm back. Better than ever. I've touched a lot of lives. And that's my goal. My goal is to touch lives. My goal is to inspire. My goal is to educate, to share, to be an example. I always want to be an example to my child. And now to my grandchild. And even to you. Somebody needs to hear your message. Somebody needs to hear the story of your path and your journey that you've been through. It may help them. So understand that you don't do what you do for you. Somebody else is waiting on you. Somebody else is depending on you to become the best version of you. It ain't for you. And that's what I learned in my life. I'm getting ready to take on a whole new journey, a whole new path. I've spoken a lot at a lot of places throughout my journey. I've been practicing this platform that I'm about to step on. I done dibbled and dabbled and touched it, but the world awaits. And it's people, it's young men that I need to be an example for of what a father looks like, what a man looks like. I ain't mastered the husband thing. I ain't gonna lie to that one. What a grandfather looks like, what a friend looks like, what an elder looks like. A total stranger can give you wisdom and knowledge. Because how many lessons you got, old man? What have you been through? Grab a seat and some popcorn. I got a lot of them. But those lessons was given to me. I was blessed with those lessons. Because there's a lot of people out there dependent on them to be able to wrap them up and formulate them and give them out to the world. That's my purpose and that's my passion. And I'm here to share it to the world. To those who need it and looking for it. Not to the world. Take that one back. But everybody, I want you to wake up every day. As soon as you open your eyes, I want you to say, I got another chance. I'm here. I woke up back in this body, especially if you're healthy. And if you're not healthy, get healthy. This physical suit, this is a space suit. This suit can form at optimal level, at its highest level. But you have to feed it the proper fuel so it can perform at its highest level. You want to age gracefully. Take your health serious, y'all. I write life insurance policies now, right? How ironic. I wish I would have wrote a lot of them for a lot of the guys I went to school with. I'd be rich off of them fools. But anyway, the reason I say ironic is because it's life. I got friends now that I tell, oh man, I got my life insurance policy. They call me 3-4 days later like, D-man, I need you to write me a policy. Damn, what happened? We at that age. One of my buddies told me, man, I had 7 friends die this year. Cardiac arrest. Really? Not eating right, like an exercise. Those 2 things can be corrected with eating right, exercise. It ain't hard, y'all. Sacrifice. Put your alarm clock at 5 o'clock, 5:30 every morning. I don't care if you get up and just read a book. What's this? 10 minutes a day. Think and Grow Rich in 10 minutes a day. Change the mindset, y'all. The mindset is what has to be changed. It's the mindset. It starts right here and right here. It starts with self. It starts with self. I agree. How much do you love yourself? Take a break from everything and everybody and give all of you to you. You got to be the best version of you for you. And for those of y'all that got kids, those of y'all that got grandkids, I'm going to tell you firsthand. My daughter, 32 years old. She'll be 33 next week. You never stop being a parent. You don't put that trophy on the mantle and just sit back and look at it. You are a parent and an example to your child to the day you die. Because they are aging, getting older, but they still need an example of how I'm supposed to act and look at 35, at 40, where I'm supposed to be at. And I always told my child growing up, she used to say, Dad, she was young, 8, 9, 5, probably 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, somewhere in there. She used to say, Dad, I want to grow up and be just like you. And I used to tell her, no, kiddo. Thank you. I'm honored with those words, but I need you to emulate me. I taught my daughter that word at 7, 8 years old. I need you to grow up and emulate me. Not be as good as me, but be better than me. You got to be better than me. I'm going to give you this screwdriver. I'm going to give you this ink pen. I'm going to give you this book. I'm going to give you tools that you need to succeed, not survive. I gave my child tools. I'm going to start you off with these tools so you can have something in your toolbox. Your toolbox right here that you can always go dig in that toolbox and grab those tools. And you have the basics and more to succeed, to succeed, to succeed. Make me proud by being better than me. Make me proud by showing me that I gave you the right lessons. I gave you the right tools. About 11 years ago, maybe 12, my daughter, when she first came to Houston, about 2010, 2011, she was doing something. We talked, walked, and she said, "Dad, I just want to make you proud." You have, kiddo. You have. I am. And that was a decade ago. That was a decade ago. And she's still doing it to this day. But I still have to be an example to this day. A man has to be an example of strength. A man has to be an example of wisdom. A man has to be an example of knowledge. A man has to be an example of the world. We have a responsibility. Men is given a responsibility. It's a reason why you're stronger than a woman. You got to carry a different type of weight. Period. Your daughter need it. Your son need it. I ain't got no sons. But I got young men that I mentor. I got an all men's book club that I'm finna push even more. Average age in there is 30. Because men need role models. We need to see what strength is. We need to see what knowledge is. We need to see what a man is, what a man does, what a man's role is. You got a lot of roles, but I'm going to tell you something. It's a blessing that you was given this role. Somebody thought you was strong enough for it. Whatever you believe in, whoever you believe in, somebody, God, we going to throw it there. God thought that you were strong enough for it. So guess what? I think he know a little more than you, but you still got to accept the responsibility and stand in it. Men need to lift other men up. And women, don't beat your man down. We deal with enough in the world. I could tell you that firsthand. When a man walks through that front door, he just came from a war zone. He came back in that door because men, us, this complexion, when we walk out the door, it's a target on our head. Life has pressure. Life is unpeaceful out there. And I'm going to say this to all of you couples out there. Be your significant other's peace. Try to bring peace to the person. Try to bring peace to the world, actually. Put in your mind to bring peace to the world, to every single person in your world, because everybody's world is different. You create your own world. Your world is your world. And who you allow in it, that's your world. It could be 3 people in your world. Bring happiness, joy, and peace to your world. Bring happiness and joy and peace to everybody you come in contact with. I know I can go on and on. I'm going to do me a podcast one day. Everybody keeps telling me this, right? But be of value, people. Be of value to yourself. Be of value to somebody else. You know, do something for somebody else other than you. Somebody else needs you. That's bigger than you. I used to tell a friend of mine, acquaintance, We won't use that word too loose. An old acquaintance I used to tell, I do this for others. I don't do it for me. My gifts and blessings wasn't for me. It was for others. I was giving these blessings and knowledge and wisdom for other people. I got it. It's in my head. But if I don't share it and push it out and give it out to the world, then I'm being selfish. I'm hoarding it. That ain't what you was giving it for. And I already hit y'all with 30 minutes. Exercise, eat right. As soon as you wake up, drink you some water. Learn about the body. Learn how the body functions. Learn how it works. Educate yourself. We in the age of information, y'all. Information is at the tip of your fingers. Make sure that you supply and put the right information in your mind. Information comes through her and her mainly, but also her here. As you could tell, I'm originally from St. Louis. That's where the accent comes from. Lived all over this place, but I'm a Texan now. Glad to be back here, because I done been in and out of her a lot. But go be a value and a blessing to the world, y'all, for real. Be an example to others. Be an example to your household. Be an example to your kids. For those of y'all that got kids and grandkids, be an example. It's your job. Sorry to tell you that. You chose it. As soon as you had kids, pow, that's what come with it. Stand on it. Proudly. Wear that crown. Kings, queens, men and women, wear that crown. Put it up there and look your best for you. Do your best for you. But just remember, others are watching you. Your kids watching you. Your grandkids watching you. We learn by example, for real. Ain't no do as I say, don't do as I do. Who? Okay, we ain't gonna go. But this is all my message for today, y'all. I've been ranting because I got a lot to say. But I'm gonna have to start writing down these topics for real. But I'll see y'all soon. Until next time, same bat channel, same bat, nope, same D channel, same D place. Because this is me. And this is all mine. Love it and like it. I hope somebody got something from this. If you did, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Look for my name. Hope you know my name. It's Daryl. It's not Daryl. It's Daryl C. Ballard. Peace.